Leos. I'm excited to do your read. I know it's been a minute. This is Leo Psychic Tarot. Knowledge is power, create your reality is what I decided to title your reading. Leos, this week I'm going through oracle messages for your higher self and then day-to-day messages just to kind of see where your energies are at and what you need to know, baby. So if you're new, make sure to smash the subscribe button, boo. Turn the notification bell on, like and comment this video, because then I will do your read sooner. Hey, Tito. Thank you for being here. Leos, I saw 333 prior to your read, and then I also saw the number, or the angel number 888. So there's something about the 888 portal specifically that is going to be showing up for you, and there's some sort of blessing or some sort of opportunity. For some of you, you may be moving forward into some sort of like shamanic healing path here, because we have 17 breaking down to the number 8, and then you have the 8 of cups moving forward on your path, which is what I kind of talked about in the chat here specifically. But you also have the number 1 here. So let's talk about your cards. You could be seeing those numbers. They could be significant to you. You could be inclined to work with the archangels too, as well as the number 44 is showing up for you. But the number 17 in the traditional tarot is the star card energy. So that could be something to watch your sibling sign, Aquarius. If you have Aquarius in your chart, you don't have to. But Spirit wants you to move forward with some sort of cleansing, some sort of attunement, some sort of maybe moving forward into a shamanic healing practice or practitioner. Maybe you're a spiritual animal, totem, intuitive, psychic, working with that specifically, or guiding people down those types of journeys to maybe find, that type of path. They're also telling me like psychedelics, so maybe you work with plant medicine. I don't know. Or maybe you might be doing some sort of venture, some sort of trip, some sort of thing with this. But it's like Spirit wants you to follow your path and move forward with something that is going to be more enlightening, that's going to bring you some sort of shock and awe and surprise here specifically, which I really love for you. I also use the eagle in the title you're reading, because eagles soar high above. They soar high above from the rest here, Leos. And this is something where I feel like you're getting some sort of accolade or achievement or award, or there is something where you are going to be soaring high very, very soon here. And moving forward on your spiritual path, this is a very spiritual reading. I'm not going to lie. I don't know who it's going to resonate with or for, but I hope that it does out there. So you might be inclined to work with that animal totem here. This card came out in another sign's read. I don't remember right off the bat. So you might be inclined to look at all the placements in your chart this week, because reads will be a little bit shorter here. But moving down your path does bring you a lot of success here, a lot of legacy, financial blessings, financial abundance, financial wealth, opportunities. And this could also come from very beautiful, someone that you connect with, romantic, platonic, and again, shamanic healer is showing up in this deck, going down to the beat of your own drum, moving down this beautiful divine path here and doing some rituals. And maybe you're listening to like theta wave drumming or frequencies. There's something about that could be very healing or cleansing for you with your soul. But Leos, you're moving into a lot, and I really love this. Moving into some really great choices. And as long as, and this is the question that you might ask me, well, is love coming in? Is money coming in? As long as you are aligned to your spiritual path here, because this card is underneath it all, yes, it's in the upright. So don't delay. Yeah, move forward on this. Your last name is translated to eagle. Oh my God, I love that. Thank you for the confirmation. Mine is translated to doves. So it means lover dove, which I think is kind of cool. But it's kind of fun. So you may be looking at like your last name, or you might be looking at like your name meaning, or different types of things here as well. Dude, I didn't know that you're a hand drummer for 30 years now. Shut up. That is so cool. I love that. So very beautiful. Love these confirmations here. But the overall cover photo, I think I used this one, is awareness. And this deck is Psychic Tarot. And so you pulled the Magician card here overall. And this card in this deck talks about the title of your read. Knowledge is power. Create your reality. How can you step into this divine path, this divine purpose that Spirit wants you to be guided down here, and trust where you are being led, and creating some sort of groups or manifesting something really big. And for a lot of you, this could be Different types of connections and communities and people are going to be really talking about this too. And your crown chakra could really be getting activated during this time here. So trust where you are being led. You may be receiving claircognizant downloads, mediumship downloads if you're talking, with your guides, your team on the other side, different psychic downloads, intuitive downloads, like whatever word you resonate with here. So there's a lot of spiritual strength. You got the Nine of Swords underneath it, and I feel like a lot of you have a story that you might be writing or sharing or not talking about in silence, but I feel like this is something where you've gone through a lot. And in the other deck, you maybe have been haunted by demons from the past, ghosts from the past here, skeletons in the closet, memories, flashbacks, trauma, side effects. You could experience PTSD, CPTSDs, or just gone through a lot of life lessons and it's been a struggle, or like the struggle is real is what they're telling me. And maybe you've dealt with a lot of drama starters here that like hated on your happiness and your even friend groups, and they really rejected you. And I feel like a lot of you are meant to come out of, this Nine of Swords energy, and the third eye chakra is also divinely activated now, but like open up, share your story, put it out there, and talk about this with people on a soul level and connect and commune with this Magician card. So you may be inclined to, right? But I love this. You got the Three of Cups underneath that, and shut up. You got the heartbreak and heart loss here. So 33. So be gentle with yourself as you move through these energies. But that's the Three of Swords here. And I can tell that your path has not been easy and you've really stayed true to yourself and always trusted your intuition. You could have Cancer or as well as Virgo, Gemini in your chart here. But Spirit wants you to share like what you've been through, and you're going to get some sort of accolade or success. Didn't I say like an award? And this card has like a trophy on it. So oh my God, I love this, Leos, for you. This is beautiful energies you're moving through here overall. 18 months now, big time drama queens, confirmations. Sorry about the drama queens out there, and confirmations. But it led you down some sort of path for some sort of reason, Leos here. I do see that, and there's something better for you, which I'm really excited for you. You did get the guides in the reverse and shut up. It talked about mediumship here overall. So your guides want to connect with you, but you may not realize that they're doing it. You may be gaslighting yourself or your psychic gifts or abilities, or feeling like I can't do this, I'm not really sure, or questioning how do you even go and do these kinds of things here? How do you work with the spiritual team here? But they're sending you signs, and this could also just be a delay because this says your spiritual team is with you and will show you multiple miracles taking place here. And maybe there was something on like Friday the 13th that you were haunted by. I don't know. That's just coming up for me too. Maybe you're superstitious. But for others of you, that was Mary Kate and Ashley's birthday, if you wanted to know. I loved them growing up. But for others of you, you could have been working with Freya on Friday the 13th, and this could be a certain miracle in the future that's taking place, or you could be working with other guides doing money rituals on Friday the 13th, and that could have been moving forward here with some things overall. So just take what resonates with you. But there's something that's being delayed, and for some of you, it is that, like, hey, you're a medium here, and you can talk to passed on pets, passed on people, passed on loved ones, passed on friendships, just anybody here as well. And so there's almost like maybe some of you dealt with potentially some scary spirits here as well. So just only take what resonates with you. Always practice your spiritual protection here as well. But I feel like there is something about like this gift, this ability could have been delayed, or maybe you are now ready for these gifts to open up, and it's going to bring you a lot of prosperity and good connections, and you're going to shoot your shot with it, and it's going to be very successful, Leos. So a lot of you are on this spiritual like soul path here, and I see it opening up more so during your season here overall. Cancer, Sun, Gemini, Moon, Leo, Rising. You got the signs. They like to play with me. Yeah, isn't Spirit so funny, not funny sometimes? something I like to play around. It's like, really? But a lot of beautiful things. Yeah, talent guides here, cutting the deck, spirit mentors, teachers, 41. So again, working with your guides, your teachers, archangels here. Some of you might be inclined to write music as you channel things down, or you might be gifted in the sciences or games or doing something here. Planting seeds, working with like the goddess of dreams. Maybe you're a dream psychic, intuitive vision, receptivity. You are now open to receive these divine downloads and wisdom here, and you're freeing yourself from any past negative energies. I don't like hallways. Ooh, I could see that. Yeah, it's so interesting. Okay. That's way too many. I'm getting distracted. But like I don't know why. Outside my windows in my home, I've just been seeing different stuff walking by. And not negative or bad or anything like that. It's just one of those things where it's like third eye activations are real, and it's also like, what is that? And it can kind of feel scary at first here, but it's just one of those things that you Leos might also be opening up to here as well. So just always practice that spiritual protection as best you can, and always call your power back as well. Okay, Leos, the healing heart here. So many signs got this week. So the collective might be going through some divine healing here overall. Love, acceptance, and romance might be coming in for you. Yellow hearts could be significant to you. But this might also be, healing past connections. And in numerology, the 9 is last number to move on to something else and being very independent and loving oneself. And this could be self-love for others of you. This could be new love, romance, or just learning to accept yourself where you are at in this given moment on earth, a soul living a human experience, an emotional desert here. Wow. So you really have been on an island, isolated, alone, by yourself, or maybe inactive. Some of you need to get out there, get around water, get around nature, get around earth, and maybe like plan to spend some more time outdoors if you can, where it is warm here. But there's something that'll come from that manifestation energy. There's something good that'll come out of it when you do. You might have a divine download. You might meet a connection. You might be able to remember something here from your past life and what you're here to do in this life. I don't know why, but that's coming up. Patience and planning, very beautiful. You have definitely been taking things one step at a time, especially with that magician card energy, like taking things one step at a time, being aware, not rushing the process here. 7 of Pentacles, and again, this was like the spiritual energy, so there could be something here. The spiritual energy, your third eye chakra activations are really opening up during this time, and a lot of you might have planned. It's interesting. They're telling me like a lot of you might have planned for this in retirement. Like you might be retired and then like you're starting something like with spirituality, community that's like not so traditional, not religious, but more spiritual around people, and knowing that a lot of people could benefit from just soul aligned connections, and you may be charging some things for that. Overall, it's going to be successful, so congratulations here. 6 of Wands, I love it. Yeah, 6 is showing up for you, and you're going to be speaking about it, talking about it, and you're going to be moving forward out of any past fears and putting yourself out there here specifically overall. You can handle windows. Talk about hair raising situations when they, yes, plural, show up. Oh, that's what I'll say to that one. It can feel awkward, odd, whatever, and scary. And also, I hope you always call your power back, which I'm sure you probably do. But yeah, and sometimes it can come through in so many different ways, even the different voices as well here, or what you might see or even feel in the energy around you. Leos, let's get your day-to-day messages. What's the tea? Ooh, we got an offer. Let's get it. This could be a date. This could be a networking event opportunity. Someone trying to ask you to go grab coffee here, get you a latte. Marrying for money. Snap. Is that you or is that someone else here? And then we have love. Love on the brain, but it's in the reverse here. You may be dreaming or fantasizing here overall. There could be some delays for some of you with love. Remember when I said in the cards, I know some of you may ask me about love or money, and it's showing up here, but in some different ways. Creativity. Ooh. Red roses could be significant to you, or Martin Luther King Jr., or you might be a divine like speaker, really good with your words here, or writing. This card says steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off your energy. Yeah, they're screenshotting your work and then like claiming it as their own. If you call them out, they're potentially gonna like cyberbully you. Ew. We got some squares in the sky this week, Leo, at the beginning here. Page of Wands in the reverse. They can't do what you do, and this person's reckless and immature. And this could be something that you've had for a really long time that you created here as well. Let's get into the offer. What's this offer about? I heard this is an offer from Spirit. Maybe you're having coffee with your guides or your ancestor. Gift a gab. I love that. Whatever this offer is, it's going to be successful AF. Woo! Get out there. You're going to be seen, heard, validated, acknowledged. And this could even be like putting yourself out there, being in some sort of group setting, because it's typically like that person is on the stage or out there and people cheering them on. And it's like you might have a speaking opportunity or doing something on stage, or again, putting yourself out there. And this could even just be in a one-on-one chat, and it's like someone just freaking validates you. Whatever this is, it's a success. It's for you to gain some sort of public recognition here, okay? Yeah, Five of Pentacles, and maybe get out of like a depressed state, get out of your home. This could be something about money here tangibly. King of Swords in the reverse here. Hold on, let's see what's popping out. Seven of Cups, but it came out sideways. You're not really sure if this is the right offer for you, but it does look successful. Spirit might be giving you a sign at night or in your dreams with this as well. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, do it. This could come in from a Sagittarius. But it's going to take you out of some sort of like lack mentality, get you out of your home, get you out of isolation, get you out of your head, and like ground down the dream into the physical here. It's a creative opportunity. You're going to move forward with this. Eight of Cups. Do it. Tell me, TED Talk. Get it. I love it. That would be so beautiful. Marrying for money. The World card in the reverse. Capricorn, someone at a distance from you, maybe someone from a whole nother culture, and you might be like, why are you doing that? Or maybe you're talking to a friend about this, or a family member, a loved one. This could be you, or this could be someone else. Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn. Knight of Cups. Ace of Swords. Temperance in the reverse. For those of you that are like thinking about marrying for money, this is someone that is emotionally abusive, and there's a better opportunity that's going to come ahead. Your ancestors and your angels and your guides, yeah, someone might be pushing this onto you, pushing their agenda, their priority. Some of you might be queer, a part of the LGBTQ plus community, because there's two queens on the table, and it's almost like, you know, the Empress card, a mother, a grandmother, or a matriarch could be trying to like hide you from the world in order to get you to marry for money when maybe you don't even love this person. And this person has some secret shadows. They could also be queer, gay, whatever. Take what resonates with you. Sagittarius, Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, but there's a better offering here overall, and you need to advocate for yourself if this is you specifically. This could be someone that you've known from the past or childhood. They could be younger than you, but they're going to come in and really talk to you about this like at the last minute. It sounds so corny and so cheesy, but it's like, hey, like come and like go out on a date with me. Just do it. Just try it. Just whatever. Okay. Don't know why. Nine of Cups. It's a better success, more wish fulfillment, more happiness, an actual emotional connection that loves you and cares about you. For some of you, if you did marry for money, you're regretting that decision and you're kind of daydreaming like, I wish I had somebody that wanted to offer me love, or I wish I had a loving marriage, or I wish I had a loving partner here. And you might try to get out of this connection. And that might be why you're daydreaming, because you're kind of stuck in an unhappy marriage here. And maybe some of you had been told, oh my gosh, you'll be provided for. Like, you'll never have to worry about money. But it's like you may not even get to see your spouse or go out on date nights. Justice in the upright. Could be dealing with a Libra, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgia. So this is like someone from your past here. You could add a karmic cord with them. Queen of Pentacles. Again. Nine of Pentacles. It didn't work out for some sort of reason here. Some of you are just happier by yourself, single, alone. And it's almost like some of you need to be a little more picky here overall is what Spirit's giving me. I don't know why. This person could have red hair. There's red hair in this card, and there's like red hair in this card overall specifically. But I feel like you're just more happy to get this person off your back because this wasn't as planned out as you hoped or a wish fulfillment here. Overall, there could have been something hidden about money here that maybe they were secretly after your money and then like they got outed, secretly out for your money here. Thank you for the confirmation, Tito. And Knight of Pentacles. It's like you're searching for something that is solid and grounded here, but they like... Again, you close the door on this. This was some sort of very karmic individual relationship where you had to learn to get away from this person and figure out what you actually do want. And that's a hard thing to do. It's like letting go of someone that you thought could be the person for you or whatever. But now it's kind of like you're upping your standards is what I see that you're doing or that some of you need to do here overall. Yeah, Knight of Wands and moving towards something more fun, something where there might actually be like attraction there. Page of Pentacles in the reverse, and some of you might have been dealing with like you're in a marriage or a relationship and you're like parenting a partner when that's not your job. Yeah, the Moon card, and maybe you didn't want to see it or there was just a lot of unhealed trauma or mental health here. Pisces, the Moon card in the reverse, trying to create illusions or lying or being manipulative here. Yeah, grudge holder in the reverse. That's showing up in a lot of reads. Release them. An obsessive lover in the reverse. It's like, don't go back to them. They could have had some bad habits here. This says drugs, addictions, toxicity. And I feel like you stepped out and left that person for a reason. You stepped out and left that person for a reason, running, and you ran away. For a purpose, for a good purpose here, to protect yourself and shield your energies, okay? Top of the deck, new foundations. I love this and achievement. So for some of you that are like looking for future love, looking for something solid, looking for like having your own family, it is going to come in here overall. Specifically, you could be getting a new house. You could be part of the LGBTQI plus community, but this is something more sturdy, more solid, more safe, and you might be celebrated by lots of people. Trust your intuition, your psychic knowing right now. On the rise here, High Priestess energy, Cancer energy here, okay? Then we have Archangel Raguel. Did I say this at the beginning, y'all, with 888 or no? Justice, harmony, and solutions. Beautiful. Scales are tipping in your favor. And the wisdom of the Magi. Call upon the wisdom of Magi at night before you go to bed to figure out what it is if you need to gain clarity on your dreams. That's what this card represents. So some of you are asking for mental clarity. Ask for the wisdom of Magi to show up. Let's end this reading. Spirit says, if you haven't, please definitely make sure to like this video, smash subscribe, and turn those notification bells on here. Okay, your throat chakra is imbalanced right now. It came out in the reverse. You need to speak up about something. Your voice needs to be heard. We kind of discussed that with like sharing your story, sharing your message, telling people. Yeah, get fired up. Use your element during this time, Leos. Some of you need to meditate on a candle or talk to your ancestors through a candle here. See how you feel after. Yeah, clairaudience, talk to them, listen to them, throat chakra activations, music, messages, words are coming in, so be silent, pay attention to them. Spiritual tests, you are learning lessons, closing out major cycles, and your prayers have been heard. You're moving on to the next level of blessings. Beautiful. Dreams, pay attention to your dreams. The answers that you need are within there. Call upon your spiritual team for guidance, and then we have Astral travel. Yeah. So practice protection because a lot of you are like dream healers, healing people in the dreams, helping people in their dreams, exploring and traveling to the spirit world during this time here. Clairsentience, clairaudience. You have like the throat and sacral chakra activation, solar plexus too. Sometimes people get like that gut feeling in like the solar plexus area, and some people get in the sacral. So working with like orange, yellow, blue, light blue crystals could be really good for you during this time. And we have angel numbers. I love that. Pay attention to the angel numbers around you during this time. Ooh, and then we have heart in the reverse here and co-creation in the reverse, which again, that's like that knowledge is power energy. Listen to your heart, body, and mind and intuition for what you truly want in life, Leos. You are stepping into a powerful position when it comes to your purpose, when it comes to your spiritual path. And I feel like a lot of you are really needing to own it. Like literally just own it. Own it where you're going, own what you're doing, and be confident in this. Shine bright, literally. Don't dim your light during this time overall, okay? Complete trust and intuition. I love that so much. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. Definitely drop me a comment down below after you. Support the channel, help it grow. And I will be doing Taurus's read next. Got to charge my phone a little bit so it doesn't die, but check all the placements in your chart, okay? I love you, Leo. As always, stay tuned for more and stay shameless.